Hi everyone, welcome to my channel where I review the latest movies and documentaries. Today, I'm going to talk about Quicksand. If you're interested in this topic, make sure to watch this video until the end, and subscribe to my channel for more content like this. In the beginning, a man is running in a dense forest with a gun in his hand. He was afraid of something. When he moved ahead, he was caught by a man who was his accomplice because both of them are thieves and steal together here. But this time she has come to a secret place which is a little further in the middle of the forest, where there are many big snakes. Their job was to catch those snakes so that they could earn good money by selling their skin. But at first my thief was afraid to do this work. Says, I will not go there. Leave me. Saying this, he started running away from his companion. But then I felt as if someone was coming behind me. In his haste, his foot got stuck in the loose soil. When he looked down and saw that inside this heart was lying the skeleton of a man who might have been trapped here and died, he became very scared. As he starts running away, he also falls into it, and the name of the movie is written on the screen as Quicksand. Then someone comes in chief on a car in which the couple was sitting. The name of her husband was Josh. Both of them were going for their trip. She was not happy with her married life. When she reached the hotel, she met Josh's wife there. He had arranged this trip for them. He welcomes either or both of them well. Now when both of them go to the reception, they start arguing there too because Josh's wife Sophia asks for 2 rooms. But there was only 1 room left here. The thefts have increased so much that they cannot be tolerated under one roof. Now this was happening because Josh had made his Taliban with some other girl. He also drank a lot of alcohol, which Sophia doesn't like at all, but now although he has reformed, he wants to give his marriage another chance and live with Sophia, but she has decided to separate. Now when the theme was at dinner these days, his friend said that there is a very famous place here, so why don't we go there for trekking tomorrow? Now as soon as the next morning Sophia gets ready to go trekking, there is no enthusiasm. He says that actually my friend has important work, so we will leave after 2 days, not today. On this Sophia says that I don't know anything. I have decided to go there because I want to see the most beautiful thing there ejaculating, so keep quiet and let's go. Now Josh had to agree to his request. Now both of them come to the reception and show the map to the manager and ask about that place. At the place where they are planted, the manager says that he should not go there but should go somewhere else. Don't go even after speaking. It is said that there is some dangerous force there because no one who has given there has come back alive. There are swamp snakes everywhere and many dangerous animals and insects. Actually here he was talking about the starting place, so there is no birth even by count on that path. If you still want to go to the journey place, then you will take the longer route, so now both of them agree to his advice, and decide to go on the longer route only. Now another thief was sitting here because some people trekking in a forest stop here, so he was going to follow them and rob them. Now as soon as Josh and Sophia leave with their car, he also starts following them. There were many beautiful places on the way, passing which she continued moving ahead. Didn't talk during the entire journey. She remained sitting mute, and the car stopped and got down, because after trekking from here, they had to go to the place where they fell. They got tired and sat down at a place on the sofa, but suddenly the clouds started thundering. It seemed that there would be heavy rain. So Josh asks Sophia to take him back, but she insists that no Benham, we have come so far, and now I will not go back without seeing the waterfall. On this Josh started explaining to him that look and try to understand. What will happen to us if it rains? Where will we go? Please agree. But finally after some bickering she agreed and she started coming back towards her car, but suddenly she became silent behind the tree. Let's see the one who is standing near their car and is trying to break the wish. He alone started approaching her from behind. He says, what are you doing, brother? What are you looking for? What do you want? Now that he turned around and pointed the gun at him, and said that he should stand back quietly and tell where is the girl who was with you. Now here Josh, in order to save Sophia, tells her that she is not here, she has been gone for a long time. After that, Virtue does not agree and starts scolding her, tell her the truth, otherwise I will shoot you. Now after hearing this, Sophia's fear also quickly comes to the fore. When asked to add the bag, Sophia throws the bag in front of him and stands with her hands raised. Now as the thief bends down to pick up the bag, Josh picks up the wood and hits the thief with force, due to which he falls down, and both of them, getting the chance, run away from here. Now the thief also got up and started chasing them by firing bullets everywhere. Now it had also started raining here. Vote for Josh Sophia here. That path of Tahir Forest is on this side, which people consider dangerous. They are afraid to go there, so you go there because the thief will not come there. Till then I will divert the attention of the thief, and will come to you later. Now, as per his instructions, Sophia chooses that direction and starts running fast. But she hits a thick stone in the middle and falls down. There was an injury on her forehead, that is why she became unconscious. After some time, when she regains consciousness, she starts looking here and there. From which direction had I come and where do I have to go? She had forgotten the path, so without thinking she started moving towards one side, but then her foot slipped and she fell into a heart. This swamp was very big, so she couldn't get out of here. He just called for help. After some time, Josh comes and asks her to hold his hand. But one of her hands was very far away from Josh, and the other hand was stuck in the swamp, which could not come out even after a lot of efforts. She tried to move the hand and also moved herself, but it was of no use. Now seeing this, Josh told him, "Oh hey, what are you trying to do? Don't move. This is a swamp of strength. If you move your body, you will fall into it." But she didn't understand anything, she was scared. That's why now she started shaking her body vigorously, due to which ultimately it goes below the heart. Now seeing this, Josh is quite nervous. Without wasting even a second, he too jumps into the jersey and slowly lowers his hands without moving and pulls Sophia out, which was absolutely fine, but she used to cry that when I was trapped, why are you inside? Kadiva. Josh told him that this is not the time for such things, and now stand quietly because this swamp is quite surrounded, and if we also take action, then we will be saved from drowning inside. That's why please remain silent for some time and stand like a statue. Then, after obeying him, Sophia did this. She stood up calmly and started looking into Josh's eyes. When Josh's friend returned to the hotel to finish his work, he came to know that both of them had gone for trekking. That's why he went to the reception and started waiting for their return. Sophia, who was worried, asks excitedly, "How long will we stay here like this?" They answer that generally the swamps are quite surrounded, but there are plants, leaves, etc. in them, so they can bear our weight. We'll take. So don't worry, we won't drown here. Now people see that there is an egg lying in the swamp, but they do not understand which animal it is. Now Sophia tries to take off her shoes carefully, so that its weight reduces a little. But then his hand touched something else. Feeling this, she becomes very nervous. And now both of them together take out that thing, and as soon as they see it, their condition worsens. They started screaming in fear because that thing was a dead body which belonged to the earlier thief. Now Sophia got very scared after seeing her incision. Crying, she tells that it did not happen because of her mouth biting her heart, but it was also because she was trapped here for a long time. No one came to save him, so he died due to hunger and thirst. Sophia was a doctor, that is why she would give all this life, but she lost courage here. We will be trapped here and no one will come to save us. There was a bag tied on his stomach, which Josh took where. Sophia had also taken the gun which was in the hand of the thief's dead body. These people opened the bag, inside which a chest, some small boxes and weapons are found. Like another gun, lighter, knife and Bible and so on. Now people think that what can we do with these things to get out of here? Josh starts looking around and sees a stone lying behind him. So now these people make a plan that we will cut the sticks into long pieces, tie them together, make a rope and tie a big rope, and stick it on the same stone, and then one by one, they will try to go out through it. After which she wants to make preparations to execute her plan. But then we noticed that there were many big wild anteaters, which bite very badly. Both of them were unaware of this anniversary. On the other hand, when Josh's friend was waiting for him, they see the thief with whom Josh was baking. His friend became suspicious, so he started asking the thief, "Where did you get this bag from?" But he started running away from there without even giving any answer. His friend also runs away and catches the thief, and his stomach is not visible. Tell them what is the true matter. Seeing what happened, the police also came here and arrested both of them. On the other hand, she cuts 2 long strips and joins them together to prepare a rope. Putting a drop on the end of the rope, Sophia repeatedly swings it towards the ladder, but she is unable to reach the stone, because it is still 3 to 4 feet short. Seeing this, Josh says that if she does this, I will cut my jacket and join it together. It will be completed forcibly. If you cut Sophia's jacket, I will also cut it, but both of them know that if the jackets are taken off, both of them will die due to cold. Josh's heart is that if we do not reach the hotel by tomorrow, our friend will definitely come here to save us. When she looked up, Sophia's eyes lit up because a helicopter was passing by. Sophia is still holding out hope of survival, so she takes out a lighter and tries to burn the Bible, because seeing the fire, the helicopters will come to help them. That's why she started trying like crazy, but Josh stopped her from doing it by holding her hand and saying, "Don't do it, it won't be of any use because this Bible has become completely useless." If Sophia answers on this, then it is okay. I will burn this rope only. Saying this, she starts pulling the rope. Now seeing this, Josh started getting angry at her that she has gone mad. Has the helicopter gone too far from us that it cannot see us? This rope is the only one we have, God, if you burn it then where will we go out? But Sophia is in trouble, so she tells Josh to let me do whatever I am doing in complete silence. Now, to divert her attention from this matter, Josh started talking to her. Makes her remember the time when we met her for the first time. Now hearing this, Sophia stopped herself and became nervous. Her eyes were filled with tears, but suddenly she started screaming in pain because those wild dangerous ants had climbed on her stomach. She was biting her continuously. So as Sophia was feeling a lot of pain, she bit her hard. Now seeing this, Josh takes out the liquor bottle from his pant pocket and tells him to pour it on his back, those ants will run away. Sophia did this, and as soon as she poured the wine, the ants ran away, and for some time there was a sigh of relief. Then now they remembered that we also had a big gun, so why didn't we tie it with a rope? Then we will go out like this. He was not going to be alone, and then there was danger. Fourth dangerous snake. Right behind Josh, a dangerous snake was coming towards his dance. To take the only egg of his that was lying with him. Josh himself was very scared, but he encourages Sophia not to be afraid. It's okay, be courageous, and if he comes closer, shoot him and kill him. Now Sophia started waiting for him to do this, but as soon as he came near Josh, he bites her. Now, without time for medicine, Sophia shoots at the one who got injured and was taken away from here. Josh knew that if it was a wild snake, it would have a coffee cutter nose. If his poison spreads inside me, I will die in food, but Sophia encourages me not to think like this, nothing happens. Okay fine, I am here with you. On the other hand, Josh's friend asks loudly, "Where did you get my friend's bag? Tell me the truth, I will give you my expensive watch, which is very expensive, and I will not even tell the police that you have stolen it. Tell me both, now that watch remains." The thief tells that he saw them going towards that dangerous path in the middle of the forest where people are afraid to go, and that his friend in a heart attack was also killed laughing. Now hearing this, he started getting excited and fixated on the sofa, and because he was in jail, he started pleading the policeman to please release him. My friends are in trouble, I have to save their lives. Josh's health was getting worse, as the poison was spreading rapidly in his dish. Dare was answering. Now Sophia notices that he has started freezing due to the spread of poison in Josh. In a short time, his blood will freeze so much, his life can also be lost. Seeing this, Sophia starts heating the nighty knife. On wipe of passion, he told that this will cut the vein of your neck, so that your neck blood will come, and the poison will not reach your mind. However, the condition of Josh was not good. He is a little enacted in pain, but still laughs and asks him what kind of doctor you are or what will you do with my bleeding. How will you stop crying? And Sophia says that I will do something, but I cannot see you dying. Now still she thinks a little, but due to no other way, she cuts her neck. Which came out who accumulated. Josh in suffering started to suffer and sent a lot of blood here. But because the software was a doctor, he knew what I had to do to stop blood now. She once again heats the knife and puts it on the cut. Now that place stopped due to burning of the place, due to which bleeding stopped here. Sophia also became conscious of doing this. After some time, when she regained consciousness, she sees that now thank you. Josh's blood is not flowing, but due to the spread of poison, he was not in a condition to play even a little, and right now he tells Sophia that I know I hurt your heart a lot, but please forgive all my mistakes, and if possible forget me. Sophia says does not silent, don't lose courage, I am with you, and you will definitely come out from here. There's an idea in my mind when the snake comes here again, we will tie it with a rope and make it more length of the rope, and they will get out of the rope and get out of here. To see you now, Josh felt that Sophia has gone mad, who is talking directly upside down, and he says that do not say anything, why will that snake come here now for Sophia? Because his egg is still lying. If you take it, it will definitely come. Now she removes the binoculars from the thief's bag, and sees how the injured snake is lying on the distance of some distance, so now the Sophia picks up the bag and throws it towards the ear, so that it comes here. This is the case for a short time. The snake starts coming towards them, but this time he had to come from behind the couch. Because of this, she could not even look at it. But the same thought came that even if someone cleans it, she sees a clean image in it that she is clearly said, but according to that she burns the shells on the snake. Parbit misses the target, and the last bullet of this gun is also gone. Now he slowly started moving towards him and comes and takes useless on his hand, so that he shouted loudly due to pain, and from now on in his dish also started wearing. Sank only comes and settle it and takes place loudly. Then she was about to bite Sophia again that she holds her mouth. In the same time, Josh regained consciousness and he takes a knife and inserts the snake's mouth. By doing this, he did not kill the snake and recognized his wife, which he started fainting again. Now according to the Sophia plan, the snake is tied with a rope and increases its length. And after clicking, the sage is finally stuck with stone, after which Sophia also comes out with a big effort and comes out with the help of rope. She was very happy to come out and says Josh, come here, so that the poor person was not conscious by washing her hand. He was in great pain. As I am life, now Sophia herself was very scared because even if she was spreading fast, she goes out to call someone to help it, because both of them will be killed due to the spread of poison. She moves forward continuously while staggering. Now here, her leg again fell into the heart, but she quickly keeps her other leg out here, and saves herself. After which she had come to the road with great difficulty where a friend came on her with a happy luck, who had also brought the ambulance and rescue team with her. To help them, the team which starts treating half the shuffle while his friend goes to find Josh with his team. Now Sophia is very scared that he had gone to death, but he comes near and sees her and looked at her with a very big smile. Now she also became very happy to see her alive. His life was killed. Both of them would embrace a friendship and change their decision, and always decide to live together. That's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it and learned something new. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and leave a comment below. Let me know what you think about this movie and what other movies or documentaries you want me to review next. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more videos like this one. Thanks for watching and see you next time.